Hey guys, it's Matt, and there's no Joe today because he's away for the weekend, so the video today and the video tomorrow is just going to be me. And with this time I decided I'm going to see if I can time-lapse, so apparently it turns out my computer can handle 2 Minecrafts, an HD texture pack and Fraps all at the same time. Good enough to have just a sped up time-lapse anyway. I mean, it's like 20 frames per second, but you can't really spot it when it's this quick. So what I'm building here is a roller coaster. Main reason for this is because I've been on a lot of public servers recently and I've seen loads of roller coasters and they look kind of like how this one is turning out at the moment, where it's just flat floating blocks and I absolutely hate them. So this is sort of like my way of building a roller coaster. This is what I think roller coasters should look like. So here I'm just currently like building the actual track. Now I like to do circles, so I'm just currently counting the radius of the circle like that. So start building the curve. And then I need to put a few white blocks there for scaffolding so I know where to build and stuff. And then when you get the curve, I realised it didn't actually match up here, so I had to bring all that bit over on the right and that bit over on the left. So then that matches up, get rid of all the scaffolding, get rid of the cloth, and then that's the curve. So that's basically what my roller coaster is going to look like, but I don't like leaving it there because it looks awful, like I said, so I decided to put some wood on the sides of it, like I'm doing at the moment. You can probably tell that I'm dubbing this over, I'm not actually talking whilst building because I'd have to be speaking pretty slowly to do that. I decided there it's a bit too wide, so I cut off one layer like that. So I'm going to go around it with log blocks as well, and I accidentally cut off the bottom whilst frapsing. I didn't realise because I couldn't see the Fraps Minecraft at the time, so I'll go around like this, just like that. I think I've sped this up like 10 times, so I probably should have sped it up a little bit faster, but whatever. And then I'm putting the track on, then I'm putting levers underneath it and just pulling the levers to power that. And then put fences around the sides because I like making like the big wooden type roller coasters, and I don't think the floating ones, they look terrible. Roller coasters in Minecraft suck. I mean, why would you want to go around in a minecart anyway? There's no point. So I think the main reason for a roller coaster is just to look nice. But since roller coasters don't look nice, I really don't see what the point of them are. So this one, it's not the best one to ride because you can see at the corner it goes left, right, well left forwards, left forward, well, right forwards even, whatever. And it's not actually that good because the minecart shakes quite a bit as you're doing it. But the main reason for these ones is I think they look nice. When they're on a server or when they're part of like a theme park or something like that, they look quite nice. They're still okay to ride as well. It's just that if I was to put like square corners, it'd play better, but it wouldn't look better, if you know what I mean. So the way I power these ones is, of course, in 1.3 you can put a lever on the bottom of a block. So I'm just doing that. No redstone torches needed, so it looks a bit better. And then I'm going around this bit now. It's fairly simple design. You basically just do your normal layout, then just put a layer of anything. I just use clear stone, clear wood even, white pale wood even, and then normal log blocks, and then fences like that. And then you just put on the track. And then I think I went a bit overboard with the booster tracks in most places. Like I probably could have done without these smaller ones now. Like, there you go. If you noticed the cut, it wasn't me just doing any sneaky building because I forgot to do it. This is all just one clip that I'm watching now. Yeah, there isn't really much else to say. I teabagged a block then for no reason. I must have done that for quite a while. I think I did actually. I was just bored because you can imagine that. Oh, there. That. If you noticed when I was putting the logs down, I'd have made like a square of fences and I didn't like that, so I just quickly rearranged the track. But I'm doing this block for block. I'm not using world edit, which is a first, which is why we don't usually time lapse, because we usually use world edit. But actually, world editing in the time lapse isn't too bad. So yeah, after that bit there that we were watching, there's a drop and then you land here. So I'm just building that, and you can't actually see the top of it because it's actually cut off because I couldn't see the version of Minecraft again. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just a diagonal. It stops, and then I'm connecting this up here. Now, once you've done this, it looks okay. It looks a lot better than a normal roller coaster because you actually made the effort to make it try and look nice. But I still think this is not done because it's floating, and you know it can't float because of physics. So I tend to a big wooden roller coaster in real life. What does it look like underneath? It's got a load of scaffolding. Fence blocks look like that. So I'm going to use fence blocks for that. I think that's a good idea. So I just power all those. So we should get to it now. Yeah, you should be able to see where this is going. You have no idea how suicidal I felt whilst doing this because the hitbox is tiny for fences. So to get them all on top sucks. And yeah, you may think this video is going to go on for ages, but there actually isn't that much left because I didn't actually finish time-lapsing all of this because I didn't finish building it because I wanted to slit my throat whilst doing it. Well, not quite. Well, it's not that bad. It's just really boring, and I've not built like this for ages, so I'll get done all that, and then I do a bit more here. But it's basically the same as it is as the rest of it. So we'll just keep going up here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to cut to another roller coaster I've built. Exactly the same theme. It's not the same roller coaster though. Exactly the same style. I've done exactly the same thing. But I think that's a bit of a better example because I did build that on a server. I have world edited that one, but only the fences underneath because you can't really world edit the rest of it. You have to do that block for block. So I'm going to cut to that now. Okay, so I'm on Gizzy's server, well Gizzy and Deadlock's server, and this is the final products. This is what the roller coaster looks like when you've got all the fence underneath. As you can see, I've called it the 400th mile. The fencing I think actually makes it look nice. It makes it look like a proper roller coaster, and I don't know, it's just nice. It's just nice to look at. That's a Ferris wheel that I also made as well. But also as well, I added on like sticks with glowstone on because apparently this server has a nighttime, and I've not seen a server at nighttime for ages because of RuneCraft, and Gizzy told me to light it up, so I lit it up because that's the one thing I never do when building. I never light anything up. It's a bad habit, but I think it's a good habit. I think it's a bad habit letting servers go to nighttime, but there you go. This is what it looks like. If you want to come on the server and see it, the IP will be in the description. It's probably in your face at the moment, but it's a great server. I like it. It's my second favourite server, first is RuneCraft. What? Yeah, and that's basically it. There's a creeper face there. That's another reason why I like fences, because you can put blocks in them and make a nice design. Like I could put a sword sprite or something. I'll probably do that over there maybe. But it's a nice looking roller coaster, and that's a first because there are roller coasters like that one. That one looks okay because it's in trees, but ones that don't have the trees, ones that are just floating, not too keen on. But that one's okay. I'd say that gets away with it. But this is what I think a roller coaster should look like. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like it, let me know because we can time lapse more now since I know how to do it, and it's actually quite easy. It's just a lot of editing. Well, it's not a lot of editing. You just speed the video up. It's a lot of render time because it still has to go through like 10, not an hour's worth of video in 5 minutes. But I can deal with that. I'd do it just for you guys. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I actually quite like time lapsing because I can just build and then talk about it later on. So I'm not talking and building at the same time, which confuddles my brain sometimes. But before I start rambling, that's this video. Basically done. I hope you enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you like it, I'll tell George when he gets back. He'll be back here on Monday. Go away, Tech. He said he was going to bomb the video because I told everyone I was recording. But anyway, as always, I'll see you in the next video, guys.